What did you do when you became president to restock those cupboards that you say were bare?
Well, I'll be honest, I have a lot of things going on. We had a lot of people that refused to allow the country to be successful. They wasted a lot of time on Russia, Russia, Russia. That turned out to be a total hoax. Then they did Ukraine, Ukraine, and that was a total hoax. Then they impeached the President of the United States for absolutely no reason, and we even had a 197-0 vote by the Republicans.
President Trump's reason for not refilling what he claims was an inherited empty national stockpile for emergencies.
He was president, by the way, for 3.5 years.
He has a lot of things going on. That was his answer. Incidentally, PolitiFact rates Trump blaming the Obama administration for lack of national emergency supplies as mostly false. That interview took place in the Honeywell factory that makes N95 masks, which the president toured.
Where's his mask?
Without wearing a mask himself, and no one around him was allowed to wear them either. Maybe they chose on their own. I doubt it. Despite company protocols and a sign saying that everyone is required to wear a mask. And also playing in the background, Live and Let Die, that song. Terrific.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.